Hello, it's Friday and it's time for Flowers for the Weekend. Well, welcome to March. We turned our back and suddenly March has arrived, and how marvellous, because that means spring is touching distance. So we look forward to it. I've just had a visit from my flower supplier and I said, bring me some flowers. I've got to talk to my lovely fans and friends and flower folk. And so look what we've got this week. Some gorgeous red roses, some rather multicoloured carnations, and something I don't use very often, the little spray carnation, which I'm going to start with in my design, which I've already made a start with. It's got some dogwood and I'm going a nice sort of curve. Got friends coming for the weekend, so something quite posh, I thought. So we're putting in our spray carnations. That's not a sentence you hear me say very often, so you're very special. And we're just taking those to the outskirts, to the outside of our design, that we've got some soaked foam. Make sure it doesn't dry out, don't forget about it. Make sure that you get a nice long life from the flowers that you've put in. And those spray carnations have gone in, and now look, these luscious red roses, thanks to my wonderful supplier, Southeast Flowers. She knows how to bring a smile to my face and treat me well. I'm sure the invoice is in the email box, but in the meantime, I'm very, very happy to be using some of these gorgeous red roses. I'm sure, like me, you had those 2 dozen arrive on the 14th of February. Well, in my dreams I did, but certainly red rose is a real luxury feel. So putting those roses in, keeping them to the outer edges of the design, but varying the lengths, and we're going for, as I say, a nice arc in the design to create for you today. And so spring, definitely, those birds are tweeting here at Beacon Hill Cottage. Spring, I think, is in touching distance, we hope. So you can see how those roses have gone in. I'm going to take a couple just through the design, just taking them right the way through to the back. I've got a little bit more foliage to add with the little bit of Christmas broom that's just stopped flowering. So I'm just going to take that through, and a little bit more just to one side, and then add just a few of these double coloured carnations into the centre, bringing in a bit of light and shade that we need within our design work. Couple more, putting those in and recessing them right into the middle, and again a couple more out on the outsides, and all is beginning to look rather gorgeous, a sense of luxury, a little different collection of flowers for me. And putting that in, a couple more pieces of foliage just into the centre, a couple more carnations, and let's see, oh yes, let's pop another one in. I might as well use them. They're in my bucket here, in my little vase, and this design will sit nicely in the windowsill. I'm going right the way through with the foliage, and look, I'm even going to add that last one nicely in at the back. A lovely long swirling shape, and I'm done. Yes, I am. So that's Flowers for the Weekend. Have a really lovely time this weekend. Stay safe and enjoy your flowers. #Flowers for the Weekend.